Liberia. But the president coming in power, this government, we don't know what they in Liberia. So Balabala will be back on television soon. Yeah. And I just want you to know that the president was the first chairman of the board of directors of Balawala in 1990. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, our minister, for inviting us. We are here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Malawala, for a wonderful performance. Let us put our hands together for the question two. And I'm honored to invite for welcome opening remarks the Honorable Francis Akila Newman Senior, the Minister of Internal Affairs.
Well, I just hope the Manawala, when I ran into trouble, where some of the activities will be construed as sky abuse. Your Excellency, Joseph Jimapoke, President of the Republic of Liberia, members of the Executive Legislature present, members of the Cabinet present, the Doyen and members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the donor community and development partners, the Chair and and members of the Superintendent's Council, the Chair and members of the Mayor Council, the Chair and members of the National Council of Chiefs of the Republic of Liberia, the Minister of Internal Affairs Family, the Chair and members of the National Civil Society Council of Liberia, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, you made a firm commitment during your State of the Nation address in January this year about accelerating the implementation of the decentralization program through implementation of the Local Government Act of 2018 and the bill establishing the Ministry of Local Government. In line with your vision for a decentralized system of governance, you appointed county officials consistent with the Local Government Act. You organized and presided over the Interministerial Committee on Decentralization. You directed the speedy implementation of the revenue sharing law, and you further directed, Your Excellency, as signatories of ministries, agencies, and commissions operating in counties, in the county service centers, are devolved so as to reduce transaction costs for citizens accessing services at the centers. Knowing that decentralization of governance holds the greatest potentials for accelerating social and economic development of our country, I am most gratified, Your Excellency, to inform you that the local government structures, including the national and county councils of chiefs, as well as the National Council Support Office, have been established consistent with Chapter 3 of the Local Government Act. Working in collaboration with the Minister of Finance and Development Planning, we have finalized the regulations for the revenue sharing law to enable fiscal decentralization and define qualifications for members of the Local Government Fiscal Board for subsequent appointment by you, Your Excellency. We have just completed a 9 days of orientation for members of the county administration and the national and county councils of chiefs on their roles and responsibilities, and provided training for them on various topics that border on the integrity, transparency, and accountability. We also facilitated elections of the leaderships of these structures, for which we are here today, for Your Excellency, to kindly induct them into offices. Without any doubt, Your Excellency, the arrest agenda is only possible if all hands are on deck and the foundation for decentralization is firmly rooted at the very local level of the governance structure of our country. Our chiefs are very critical to this process and for the maintenance of peace and reconciliation, as well as to foster sustainable development. In addition to the induction for which we have come, in which to have time with you for further pledge or to further pledge their commitments in support to your administration. So, Your Excellency, here are your permanent chiefs from the 15 counties, your friends, your fathers, your brothers, and we hereby present that to you as father of the nation. Finally, let me close by thanking the leadership of the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning and UNDP for their financial support towards the 9-day orientation workshop held in Upper City, Liberia. Also, let me applaud them and civil society organizations for the level of coordination for the mutually beneficial relationship we continue to enjoy. At this point, Your Excellency, the President, I would like to introduce to you or present to you our able and well-organized structures that you put together to help us carry out your vision across this country. We would like to call on our deputy and assistant ministers of the Ministry of Finance and the rest of the members of the family, the Ministry of Finance present in this hall. Will you please just raise your hands up? Thank you. Thank you. May I also call on the gallant men and women involved with the implementation of the arrest agenda, the honorable dynamic superintendents of the counties. Mr. President, one of our vows as an institution or a functionary of the government is to keep our cities across the 50 counties of this country clean and green, and those agents are here, the honorable city mayors. Mr. President, the bare right of the government happens to be the people. The people have been managed and taken care of by the chiefs. We are pleased to present to you 45 paramount chiefs from across 50 countries. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. President, as an example, you said to me at the ministry, and we have made every attempt to follow. The Ministry of Internal Affairs has 4 deputy ministers. You appointed 2 male and 2 females. When we went to conduct the election of the members of the council, the leadership of the council of chiefs were also fortunate to get among the 3 a female paramount chief of Nigeria. Paramount chief, the president, the people, thank you.
That was the voice of internal ministers.
Thank you.
Speaking.
At this time is the reading of the resolution that was derived for the just ended local government stakeholders orientation county on the 4th to the 9th of August. And the reading will be done by Honorable Cole Nyampe Gono, Superintendent of Lima County and Chairperson-elect of the National Superintendent's Council of Liberia.
His Excellency Jose Yima Boyka Sr., our President, Honorable Prince Kamomoyi, Senior Senator of Bond County, the Honorable Francis Yimani, Minister of Internal Affairs, the Honorable Acting Minister Anthony Myers, Minister of Finance, the Honorable Acting Commissioner of the Governance Commission, Honorable Larry Topa, Honorable Papa, yes, members of the international panelists present, the Deputy Chief of Mission, United States Embassy, members of USAID, UNDP, all of our supporting partners here, members of MIA, and the local county administration, our chairperson of the chiefs, of the superintendents, of the mayors, honorable superintendents, honorable chiefs, honorable mayors, ladies and gentlemen. Resolution, national orientation of local government officials and stakeholders in Liberia's 15 counties. Preamble. Affirming the commitment of Jose Yima Boyka's led government to further the peace and unity of the country by providing equal opportunities for all citizens to engage in the governance processes of our counties, districts, and chiefdoms. Acknowledging that the development of the country can only be done through the devolution of certain administrative, fiscal, and political powers and institutions from national governments to the local governments. Need for transforming Liberia in a way that promotes unity, peace, gender inclusivity, and development. Whereas the Ministry of Internal Affairs, led by its Minister F. Sankila Yimani Sr., convenes a 6-day orientation of all local government officials and stakeholders, including county superintendents, county development, administrative, and fiscal officers, county mayors, county service center coordinators, county councils, county council of chiefs, and personnel analysts from across the 15 counties of Liberia, determined to ensure that all county and local officials understand their respective roles and responsibilities in keeping with the Local Government Act of 2018. 20 topics were discussed that borders on issue of integrity, transparency, and accountability to accelerate development through enhanced decentralized and local governance. Assuming that by increasing such understanding depends on the selection of suitable participants, 350 individuals from different structures underlined above were carefully selected to participate in the orientation event. Pursuant to Chapter 3 of the Local Government Act of 2018, which provides for the establishment of the National Council of Chiefs, repealed the National Traditional Council of Chiefs and Elders of 2012 to function under the jurisdiction of the minister responsible for local government. Whereas the electability of who becomes the member of the National Council of Chiefs, one representative from each county shall be functionally chief in charge of his or her chiefdom, and said chief shall be the chair of the local council of chiefs. Whereas the leadership of the council include chairperson, vice chairperson for culture and traditional affairs, and vice chairperson for peace building and national reconciliation. Cognizant of the importance of the principles of impartiality and the ownership of the leadership shall establish two elections facilitated by an ad hoc election committee guided by guidelines adopted by the participants, especially the superintendents, city mayors, and county councils, determined to build a new Liberia through implementation of the Local Government Act of 2018 with particular focus on decentralization, premised on the principles of peace, reconciliation, accountability, and inclusivity. Knowing that the orientation from 4 to 9 August 2024 held in Gompa City, Lima County, under the theme Building a New Liberia Through Decentralization, collectively agreed to a resolution to further affirm commitments and desires to working together to develop our respective localities. Now, therefore, it is resolved by the participants of the 15 counties that 1. Local Government Act of 2018 is acknowledged as the critical instrument to foster peace, unity, and development. 2. That the leadership structure of the National Council of Chiefs, ranging from the county to national level, is herewith further respected and acknowledged as instrument to project, preserve, and promote the culture and traditions of Liberia. 3. That said leadership will articulate and represent the views and aspirations of all chiefs, consistent with Section 3.1 of the Local Government Act of 2018. 4. That central government takes concrete steps to actualize the implementation of the Revolutionary Law, Chapter 7.2, refer to the Revolutionary Law, and Chapter 4, Section 4.16 and 4.17 of the Local Government Act, intended to finance the operations of local government and strengthen local capacities. 5. That performances of local and county government are guided by principles of inclusivity, transparency, and accountability to foster decentralized system of government. That technical capacities of the county development offices are strengthened through training. 7. That the 15 counties city councils are restructured to respond to the needs of the different cities represented at the orientation. And 8. That development approach in the counties, districts, and chiefdoms is based on the county's development agenda, the CDA, and the Local Government Act of 2018. Done in the city of Gompa, Lima County, on the 9th day of August, AD 2024, we herewith affix our signatures to validate the reliability of the resolution, signed by the county superintendents and heads of the representatives of the county councils of chiefs. Honorable Lawyer Hawa Norris, Superintendent, Bon County, Paramount Chief, Arthur W. Dower, Bon County. Honorable Foley J. Patama, Superintendent, Grand County, Paramount Chief, Arthur P. Somai, Grand County. Honorable Nyata E. Dollar, Superintendent, Bon County, Paramount Chief, Bonny County, Paramount Chief, Onima Ja, Omi County. Honorable Victoria Debbie Duncan, Superintendent Makibi County, Paramount Chief, CMG, Wege, Makibi County. Honorable Henry Paul Jr., Superintendent Maryland County, Paramount Chief, Nelson New, Maryland County. Honorable C.M. Piercina, Superintendent Buffalo County, Paramount Chief, George Sumo, Buffalo County. Honorable Warren Bryant, Superintendent Monserrato County, Paramount Chief, Stephen Boba, Monserrato County. Honorable Colby Bolo, Superintendent Lima County, Paramount Chief, Robert S. Kenya, Lima County. Honorable Julia Pierre Bolo, Superintendent Grand Bassa County, Paramount Chief, Jacob O. Baya, Grand Bassa County. Honorable Alex Chaska Grant, Superintendent Grand Gila County, Paramount Chief, Rhoda Kamu, Grand Gila County. Honorable Antonia Debbie Miller, Superintendent Grand Crew County, Paramount Chief, Jalato, Grand Crew County. Honorable J. Lapa Masekwa, Superintendent Lofa County, Paramount Chief, Bala Botulu, Lofa County. Honorable Marty Swembe, Superintendent River G County, Paramount Chief, James Parsley, River G County. Honorable Byron W. Xavier, Superintendent, River State County, Paramount Chief, Bob Kofi Zan, River State County. And Honorable Peter Williamswa, Superintendent, Sano County, Paramount Chief, Salon A. Jela, Sano County.
Listen to the news of those reading as the superintendent on the reading the resolution there. And now the resolution has been sent
Thank you. Thank you then. And now I see Mr. President, please at this moment, you ask them
to the President of Liberia. His dedication to the next list of Paramount Chief is leadership also from today's induction ceremony at the Ministry of Internal Affairs the National Council of Liberia. That was heard in Lima County on the 9th of August.
Thank you very much, Honorable Bono. The participants will now take a few bows of music. It's my choir.
They told us Kisima's choir going to give us a song. It was the music. Right after that, we'll get to the next one there.
Thank you, and we have applause.
So that was performance about the Kisi choir performing that song.
Amen. Thank you. Amen. Those who put our hands together for them. Thank you. We now take remarks on our development partners, UNDP, representative from UNDP.
So it's like microphone the viewer.
Now on to invite Catherine Rodriguez, Deputy Chief of Mission, Ambassador of the United States of America.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to extend my deepest respect to His Excellency Joseph Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia. I also want to recognize the Honorable Francis Umalin, Minister of Internal Affairs, along with his deputies, assistant ministers. Finally, I want to recognize the county superintendents, the Council of Chiefs, honorable government officials, members of the diplomatic communities. Thank you for the invitation to speak today. It is a great honor to celebrate with you the induction of the Council of Chiefs. Today's ceremony marks a significant milestone in Liberia's ongoing journey towards strengthening local governance. Everyone's presence today underscores the government's dedication to implementing the Local Government Act of 2018, which seeks to integrate traditional leadership within the country's formal governance framework. Liberia's Council of Chiefs plays a critical role in ensuring effective local governance while preserving and promoting Liberia's rich cultural heritage. The Council serves as a much-needed connection between traditional communities and the formal structures of government. In doing so, the Council maintains Liberia's peace, fosters reconciliation, and promotes national unity. The United States has long supported Liberia's decentralization efforts, and we will continue to do so. We are working with the Liberian government on its decentralization implementation plan, and we are proud to announce that we will be providing technical assistance to the Council of Chiefs. Our assistance will support the Council to effectively execute its mandate while promoting principles of accountability and transparency. Today, we celebrate the induction of the Council of Chiefs, but we must build on this momentum by advancing other critical local governance initiatives. This work does not stop here. This is just the beginning of a shared commitment to strengthening Liberia's governance framework. We urge the Liberian government to fully implement all aspects of the Local Government Act of 2018 and to pass the Ministry of Local Government Bill. Both of these initiatives will empower communities, foster greater civic participation, and ensure that decisions are made closer to the people they affect. Decentralization will not only enhance transparency and accountability, but it will also deepen the roots of democracy across Liberia. And again, congratulations to the newly inducted Council of Chiefs members. Your leadership and wisdom are essential in navigating the many challenges and opportunities that Liberia plays a critical role in actively shaping the government of the future of Liberia and in
in building a system of government that is effective, inclusive, and accountable. Thank you very much.
So you just listen to the vessel of the Universal Miracle, vessel of Catherine Rodriguez speaking on the program.
Thank you very much for a wonderful commitment to decentralization. Now, invite for remarks. Georgia Wadi, country manager of the World Bank Group, Liberia.
Georgia Madi is coming.
Good afternoon. Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Minister of Internal Affairs, members of the High Table, honorable officials of the government of Liberia, distinguished guests, all protocols observed. Thank you for the opportunity to join today's induction of the National Council of Chiefs. This is a momentous and important event. On behalf of the World Bank, I would like to congratulate the newly elected officials on the honorable positions that you are assuming at a critical time for Liberia. We recognize the enormous responsibility that you are undertaking to serve the people of Liberia, a country of abundant endowments and vast potential, alongside urgent development challenges. Your leadership will set the pace for accelerated progress on Liberia Rising 2030 and the achievement of the Arrest Agenda for Inclusive Development. We would also like to congratulate the government of Liberia on the sharp focus to move the decentralization agenda forward. Today's induction is an important milestone in this regard. Strong local government leadership and structures are fundamental for bringing public services closer to the people of Liberia, for enhanced delivery, impact, transparency, and accountability. We are pleased about the strong collaboration between the government of Liberia and the World Bank on this agenda. Last month marked the signing of the concessional financing agreement for the very first World Bank finance project with the Bloc administration. It's the Governance, Reform, and Accountability Transformation Project, called the GREAT project. Among key objectives, the GREAT project will support the deconcentration of key administrative services. That means bringing services closer to people across the country so that citizens can better access services, including in harder to reach parts of the country outside Monrovia. The project will help the government to strengthen the capacity of county service centers, building on the foundational work that has been undertaken over the years. A long-term sustainability plan for the county service centers will be essential to take these hard-won gains forward. Full implementation of the Revenue Sharing Act and operationalization of the local government fiscal board will be key elements of fiscal decentralization. Liberia's decentralization focus is integral to the Arrest Agenda. We very much value the ongoing collaboration to support your efforts in meeting the needs and aspirations of the people of Liberia. With 6 years remaining to 2030. Time is of the essence. And as the World Bank Group President said, development delayed is development denied. We don't want that for later. Congratulations once again on this very momentous occasion, and we're very pleased to celebrate.
Station for the World Bank, served by Georgia D.
Thank you to our partners, first the U.S. Embassy, now is the World Bank. Thank you very much. We will now invite the Honorable Anthony G. Myers, Acting Minister for Finance and Development Planning, who will present certificates to Chief Rula Gamu of Grand Gita County, with the vice chair for peace and reconciliation of the National Council of Chiefs. Please put your hand together and welcome Chief Rula Gamu.
So it's the certification of the vice chiefs as well as the program for Grand Gita County. She will receive of certificate first primary chief, first female primary chief of Liberia for Grand Gita County. She will receive a certificate.
Our local officials, who will read what is item here for the Parliament Chief. Republic of Liberia, Ministry of Internal Affairs, Capital Hill, Monrovia, Nigeria. Certificate of Election, National Council of Chiefs. This is certified that Chief Roland Daly has been duly elected by members as National Vice Chairperson for Peace Building and Reconciliation for the National Council of Chiefs of the Republic of Nigeria. This election was conducted in accordance with the Local Government Act of 2018. On this 10th day of August to this 8th day of August in the city of Bonfire, Lima, County, Liberia. In witness whereof we hereby subscribe our leave and cause the seal of the Ministry of Internal Affairs to be affixed on this 9th day of August 2024. And this was done by Professor C. Yemiwe Koi, co-chairman of the CSO, and Lieutenant F. Billis, the chairman. These are the figures for the ad hoc election committee. Having said that, I will congratulate you all.
Thank you very much, Maya. And as he was presenting to the video, the Paramount Chief saw the superintendent, the video superintendent, there is support for. I will now invite the Honorable Prince Emomoi, Senator of Bon County, Chair of Ways and Finance of the Liberian Senate, to present certificate to Paramount Chief Bala Otolo, who was elected as the Vice Chairperson for Culture and Traditional Affairs of the National Council of Chiefs.
Thank you. Mr. President, Mr. Minister of Internal Affairs,
Chief Balakwito,
acting chairperson of the Governance Commission, the Minister of Internal Affairs, government partners, members of the OSC, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. And so the wordings on the certificate are the same except for the name and position. So Chief Bala Otolo, you were elected as Vice Chair for Traditional Affairs. This very key position. Over the years, we saw tradition abused. We saw chiefs marketing a tradition. This team have been very closely monitored. Thank you for restoring our culture, our tradition once again. As you receive this certificate, you are chief for all. You are traditional president for all. The president of the republic is a fatherly figure. I read one post from somebody said, the president sits with opposition and they keep laughing, they keep talking. That's the president that we have. He will not say, don't say sorry. Once you are asked to be the leader of this state, you can say to him. So that's how we should proceed with our tradition. People from opposition, imposition, all walks of life, gave them the courtesy. Teach your people to respect them. That's how our culture is. No politics. Nobody, minister will not say, why this opposition man went in your town, you welcome. No, that's not what our president said. So I will again on this note certificate you as a winner for the position of Vice Chair for Traditional Affairs for the Council of Chiefs of the Republic of Liberia. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Senator Moyi, one of our strong partners in county and the legislature of Eastern Galactic. Thank you very much. I'm now honored to invite Professor Alari Tupa, acting chairperson of the Governance Commission, who will present certificate to Paramount Chief Arthur Wa Doan, Paramount Chief of Wansin Tito, Koya Administrative District, Bon County, who is also chairperson of the Bon County Council of Chiefs. Please put your hands together at the Paramount Chief. Please put your hands together as the chairperson of the National Council of Chiefs of the Republic of Liberia.
Chairperson of Council of Chiefs of Liberia.
Your Excellency, President Joseph Human Boakai, Senior President of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Minister of Internal Affairs, who God willing will soon become our Minister of Local Government,
Distinguished Senator Prince Boy, Senior Senator of Long County, Chairperson of the Committee on Ways, Means and Finance, the Honorable Myers, Acting Minister of Finance, Your Excellencies, our development partners, superintendents, mayors, chiefs, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Governance Foundation of the Republic of Nigeria, I am profoundly honored and exceedingly glad to present to you on the leadership of President White in the presence of the legislature of the country as represented through the presence of Senator Prince Boy, in the presence of our development partners, the Embassy of the United States of America, the head of the World Bank Group, the European Community, the other development partners, in the presence of all those leaders, as superintendents, as mayors, as chiefs. Your selection by your friends, your colleagues, your brothers and sisters, encompassing issue of them. Very important for the decentralization of governance. Implementation that we should call the ARD, the arrest agenda for inclusive development, will not be effective and efficient without the participation of the people of this country. I want you to remember there has been certificated government of this country without abandoning. We stay with you, not only in the generatory, but in his function. And we don't need answer. Thankfully, Gompa and the you, in the coming weeks, in Gompa again, in Bon, Asa, and other countries. For everybody to know, we to remember that your leadership, power and responsibility over you. There is a thanking President Waka, who is leading the decentralization program in this country. Thanking our international partners. We pray that God will protect you, that God will bless you, that God will grant you. Only other leadership that you will never be the same.
So you just monitored the Professor Alari Topal take the certificate of the chiefs of the Republic of Liberia.
And also the platform that recognizes is Honorable Prince Quena, Representative Bon County Electoral District number 1. I recognize the presence on the House of Representatives. The they will know the representative will not be present. So that's why he's here present. Well, now you find it's not mass wire. It's mass wire.
Que falou literal na televisão, National Council of Chiefs, His Excellency Joseph Waka, National Republic of Liberia. performing by the DC Choir. This song called Majara. She interpreted the song. Very nice.
Senator Moy of the Senate, Honorable Queen of Liberia, Mr. Minister of Internal Affairs, and other members of the President's Cabinet, officials of government, members of the diplomatic corps, and representatives of international nations and other development partners. Chairman, RA, Chairman, Chief, members of the local council of the counties, chiefs, Madam Mayor, and members of the Mayor's Council, more officials of other invited guests, members of press, distinguished ladies. It is time to present to you His Excellency Joseph Juma Boakai, Senior of the Republic
The President of the Republic of Liberia, Ibrahim Mangwaka to the podium for the speech.
Good evening, is out of seats. I was watching Captain, I think she wants to learn how to play herself. Senator Moyen, our Minister of Finance, Governance Commission, our Chief of Elders, our partners, the U.S. Embassy in Worldwide, our members of the press, the cultural practitioners, the supporters of the chiefs and elders, and all the leadership of our country. And I say good evening again. I want to congratulate you all for your preferment to lead in this country. I want to thank the Minister of Internal Affairs for taking the time to have gone this far within a short time. And I also want to thank our partners for their keen in following up, ensuring that this exercise is carried out. We have a commitment that in this country at this time, we want to make sure that all that we're supposed to do to put Liberia on the map, and they could stand out as a nation of respect and integrity that will make sure that these things happen. I want to say to you, chiefs, elders, who have been so duly elected, I want to congratulate you again. I want to thank you for your interest and dedication and commitment to serve the country. You have to know that the local government is the most important. You are the one who solved our major problems. And even before this time, I used to say, the governance of this country is in your hands. You go to the remotest part of this country, there are no police or soldiers, nothing. But you're there to make sure there's peace, harmony, and that the people are reconciled. So your role in the administration of this country is very critical, and I know it. You are the closest to the people. You keep our promises, you keep stability, bring about reconciliation, making sure that governance is correct within the remotest part of this country. And you do that sacrificially. Some of you don't even have bicycles, you don't have motorcycles, but you are there to make sure that peace and tranquility exists. Our country has been very much centralized. Everything go to Monrovia, and even going to the Minister of Education, the statistics. And I want you to pay attention seriously to this, because you have the children of country. In this country, the out of school rate is 1 in every 2 children. That means 50% of our children in high school. Substandard education. The people that are supposed to be people that will protect you when you're 8 in high school. Some of the teachers are not prepared. The budget. You people will steal all the money. You'll clap for them. And they come to you for election. They come to you say you should elect them. So they can ride all the SUVs and things. Your children won't ignorant. They're not going to be in the morning. We want to make sure that your children too are educated, your children too go to good schools, they have good teachers, they have good school buildings. Why are these children in high school? They are declining in school enrollment because you can't afford to pay. Because the system is not working well. Yesterday we learned back to school. Sometimes you people don't even believe that you are responsible. And they go to your place to bear road, a company go there to bear road. You don't care. say that the government, who is the government? The road is being built for you. Make sure that those who go there build the road. If you don't do it, they leave you there. And the next time we meet, they will have to look for money. You have that responsibility. The government is you. Make sure that that contractor build that road the way they're supposed to be. If not, make it public with no. That's your responsibility. We have to strengthen the school system because those children don't learn as your children. We want to make sure that we are taking our radio station. The ELBC is not a government radio station. It's a public radio station. We want to make sure that you have access to use it, to promote development, to make sure that your hospitals are well taken care of, to make sure that people that don't take your resources, take your medicine away, you can have the access on it. That you go there, if those roads are not built properly, you report it. That's why they pay the people to make those roads for you. Don't say that the government, you are the government. That's why this is your season. This is your time. By decentralization, we're talking about sharing power to the people, to make sure that people know that they are part of this government, that all of us are responsible for the betterment of this country. One of the things I like to let you know, sometimes you talk about big countries. Every country is a country responsible for its people to make sure they got good hospital, they got good school, they got good drinking water, they have everything. You're a country. You may be small, but you're a country, and you're endowed with resources. And make sure those resources work to your betterment. And that's what all of us have to ensure. Is that a which one? It's a stewardship. So there must be collaboration between you, between us and the local government. They talk about how the people use the conference to make sure that we are setting up centers. If we have in a county where government collects money for car registration, we say there should be sharing. That's what we talk about. Because you have to administer. Not collect all the money you get to Monrovia and tell you what to do. We have to make sure that the security of this country is in your hands too. Otherwise, you will sit there and buy people enter the country and say, like, who is this going to affect all of us? We must make sure that we support you to work the resources of this country. It's not supposed to be begging for it. It's supposed to be put in the budget to make you work. The vision arrest is simple. The first A is for agriculture. That's why we know that we have to produce food. You can't be depending on a country to provide food for you. And then you say, we don't support agriculture. You do support agriculture. When you buy rice from India, you're supporting Indian agriculture. When you buy food from other countries, you're supporting their agriculture. Let's support our agriculture. And our responsibility is to make sure we do it the way it's supposed to be done in a modern way. To make sure that you people go, we help you make good farms, harvest your rice, export your cocoa, coffee, take care of your children. That's what you have to solve. And that is what we mean by leadership in the country. We want you to be proactive. Speak about things you don't want. Your loyalty should be to the country. The government is do the thing that it's supposed to do. We have confidence in you. Some of you may have not had a chance to go to high school, but you know what it means to lead. You know what it means to administer. You know what it means to settle matters. Most of the matters you settle don't come from Monrovia. We don't even know about it. So that means that you play a major role in running this country. I was looking at your leadership when you tried, but I know that was 6 women who are superintendent. Congratulations to the women. I didn't think I was confused. Thank you. We get it there. But it doesn't matter whether you're women or this is our country. Nobody can build it for you. People will help you, but you will have to build it. City mayor, I've been looking to the city mayor for a long time. When they gave that city mayor, they started as small. City mayors are supposed to make sure. You see, when the people leave the ladies and come to the city, the responsibility of keeping that city clean is you, the mayors. But we have to also empower you to do so. Some traditions still there. Christmas time, do something for the little children. But you have to be empowered to do so. But to do all of that, we have to manage our resources properly. We can't allow few people to just take the resources and go hide it somewhere and come again and ask you, elect me. Elect you for what? We have to build this country for ourselves. Not everybody will lead this country. Not everybody wants to lead this country. This is a country where if you have 3 suits, you can wash them properly, you can wear them all year round. So why want the leader to go where? Let's take care of our country. Let's look after our people. Let's look after the resources God has given us to build this country. If it didn't happen before, it will happen now with your help. We're going to be proud of our country. We're going to make sure good schools. We're going to make sure good children training. All these foolishness here on the radio, causing and it doesn't help anybody. Our people taught us to be respectful. And don't neglect that. Teach them honesty. Teach them to respect the country, to respect government. And that's why you have the responsibility. Don't say the police. In our tradition, people don't train children for you. You train them yourself. And all of you. So I want to thank you and congratulate you. And I like particularly the way in which you conducted this election in a very peaceful way. There was no night. As a party of democracy, everybody cannot be elected, but everybody can be a leader in their own respective way. So So I want to thank you very much. But I will thank you. They say you're going to make sure we induct you. Meaning that the same way we induct, we swear everybody to take oath. You may not keep the Bible today, but you will promise that you will do your work properly. On the other hand, we all have to make sure that within the resources that we get, that we make sure that you function well. Thank you, and God bless you.
Before speaking after the remark with speak as he encouraged Liberians to use the economy and agriculture to build the country.
You have your seat. Thank you. Everybody. Mama.
County Council Chief, the chairman. We will really put your hand up, and I will read it on you. So you are saying that you swear that you will support, you will uphold, you will protect, you will defend the Constitution and laws of the Republic of Liberia. You will bear true faith, allegiance to the Republic. You will conscientiously and impartially discharge the duties and functions. You know the people they do, you always go to the bottom of the background show where they eat plenty. So you have the people they do that. Just say you will uphold, you will protect, you will defend the Constitution, the laws of the Republic of Liberia, to faith, allegiance to the Republic, faithful, conscientious, and impartial. Discharge all the functions and duties of your position. Yes, the same old thing. So have you God? Thank you very much.
So the 15 chairpersons will stand, 15 chairpersons of the Council of Chiefs, they will stand, 15 chairpersons of the Council of Chiefs will then stand, and that will be followed by
So Chiefs, you swear that you will uphold, support, protect, defend the Constitution. That's the one that got all of us. The Constitution of the Republic of Nigeria, and to faith, allegiance to the Republic, with faithful, conscientious, and impartial, discharge the duties of function of the council chair, right? So have you God? Thank you. God bless you.
thank you. Now before the chairperson of the President's Council for Leadership, please come up here. The elected officials of the President's Council,
Elected officials, Supreme Council of America,
elected officials of the Mayor's Council, please come up here.
Mayor Council,
The chairperson, City Council, yes. Yes, I'm here. The City Council, chairperson and leadership. The chair.
Yeah, we're coming. You're in charge of chief. Coming there. These are the mayor. The mayor?
Yes.
I, or your name? Do solemnly swear that I will support, uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution and the laws of the Republic of Nigeria, bear true faith, Republic, and will faithfully, conscientiously, impartially, discharge the duties and functions of so help me God. Thank you.
Next is the chairperson of the City Council of Leadership. The leadership. First, will be given to Mao, chairperson, the vice chair for administration, is Amina, the chair for Amina, vice chair for administration from River G, vice chair for operation, here from Gregory Mount. Please be followed by the Imam. Thank you. Administration, operation, secretary, Maserado.
You call your name, I. Do solemnly swear that I will support, uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution and the laws of the Republic of Nigeria, and bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic, and will faithfully, conscientiously, impartially discharge the duties and functions of the office of to the best of my ability. So help me God.
Yes, the Council Liberia taking their oath.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Kindly President. Thank you. And I invite for vote of thanks on behalf of the now leaderships of the National Council of Chiefs, the Civilian Council, the Civilian Council, the Honorable Paramount Chief of over 19 years of experience and dedication working in Queensland, who is also the chair of the Bon County Council of Chiefs, Honorable Arthur Wa, for vote of thanks. His Excellency, our President, Joseph Mawahai, President of the Republic of Liberia, our Senior Senator of Bon County, supporting staff of the government, Your Honor, today is one of the historical days. Meaning, we have not seen any government to honor clergy, paramount chief in the rural area. But today, Joseph Mwakai government has done it well. The certificates in rural area leaders, more especially paramount chief.
So you just listen to
We
all
have
of the chair.
long hearing about decentralization of the government. This is my first time to see decentralization taking place. We have happened to know that we are the paramount general county, we have power. We are going to work very closely with Joseph Mwakai government. We promise you, we will work as local leader. If we do that so that we are not sincere to the government. We gotta be sincere because we love this country. We will do it with all of our heart. Boy, especially our culture. Our cultures in this country have begun. We want you to build it up traditionally, respect. During our day, when we were children, talking time, nobody ever to talk to leader like it's happening today. It's something, it's sitting president. It will not just happen. But it is happening today. But I will work with you as a traditional leader. I do. You know what we're talking about. Traditional administration. We respect our own people. But it is not happening today. I will say by you to restore our traditional and cultural practice. However, we will sit on the round table and discuss it closely, seriously. The culture in my leadership with you, we will make sure
our culture gets to where it came from. For leader, so that the youngsters today will know that they will not need to have it. Why it happened today? We will see today that we put it in place culturally. I want to make sure to people who supported me to get where I am today, mainly my senior Senator Arnold Moy. And my representative, Arnold Quayna. They have not been the two leaders in our country. I will not be standing here today and talk to you. More especially our mother, the county superintendent. When we were campaigning in Ghana, I'm thankful to William Colley, William B.S. Colley. He proved to me that he loved the country. Very strongly. So, I am thankful to all of the ministers, our minister for culture and affairs. All right, we have to someday get together and go and ground our dear president. So, the president now. Look like you. All right.
So of the Liberal Council, Chief Elon, and about to ground the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Boagassi. This program has been held at the Ministerial Complex here in EGS. If you are tuning in, there's a Tira online television Junior. We share the live broadcast.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Blessed Holy.
Thank you so much. See, I have some feeling right in God. And I promise we'll hand this Sunday around. People will respect you as our chief and support you and lead in Sunday program. Thank you.
So, wherever you are joining TRADITIONal on television, and we are about to be. Oh my God, nigga, he gone. That's the president.
Thank you, chiefs. May I high attention, please? The local government law now says there's a national council of chiefs, a non-traditional council, a non-GNL council, the national council of chiefs, and the head is the chairperson, not chairman. All the law says. Thank you at this time. And I know you and we will be happy to call it that way for general sensitivity, chairperson, not chairman. So, on 95 minutes of internal affairs for announcements. Your please have my boyfriend. We will have for this year. We told less than 6 months to the whole chapter of the local government law. Are you here?
Thank you. The President, before the announcement, we want to, in a very special way, say a big thank you to our partners. During the day of my induction, we made a profound pledge, and we work with them. We'll be guided by you, working under your supervision and instruction. We change the narrative in this country leadership. When we got to internal affairs, the ministry has lost the trust and confidence of our partners to the extent that a program that they were financing, they will have to send money to participants on their phones. That was a lot of confidence in the leadership. We have assured them set in no time. The agreement to litmus test is already the UNDP for this occasion merely available 50,000 United States dollars. But there were some technical problems with the central bank and we transfer the money. But thank God the Ministry of Finance made a quick intervention. And so the money that was meant for something else was used, but we still have intact the 50,000 money UNDP to replace. But the minister will get to show you that the purpose of the money we use for the education of the UNDP money will not go to it. The law requires that we set up an office, a support office, to be set up by the Ministry of Internal Affairs for the Council of Chiefs. We are pleased to announce that our office has been set up. And it's headed by an executive director as per the law. Mr. Joseph Copeland was appointed. He is being assisted by two persons, two analysts according to the law. Madam Yata Kamo is one of the analysts responsible for national peace building and reconciliation. So she's going to work directly with the chair and the co-chair or the vice chair of the Council on Peace and Reconciliation. Mr. Moses Karen is the next analyst on traditional affairs. Then we also have appointed Mr. William Kong from County as National Regional Officer. With the advice and consent of the newly established council, its leadership, the chairman has advised me to make the following appointments. Mr. James Said, chairman of the Council of Chiefs for River County as Deputy Speaker of the Council. Mr. Stephen Oba. Mr. Stephen Oba, chairman, County Council of Chiefs of Manzarado as Speaker. The chairman